Welcome into your soul. Koire sate bakasareni nana makai kesita kameki. Aiso te bakasareni nana makai kesi. Know that you're so worthy of accepting yourself. And you're so worthy of receiving acceptance from the rest of the world. Sai te bakasareni nana makai kesi kenika. Begin to relax every single muscle of the bone. Whether you are sitting in a chair, whether you're laying down somewhere, begin to trust really deeply that space that you are on. This is the space of the mother holding you, knowing that it's got your back, knowing that anything could happen and you're still being embraced by the mother, by her deep love, by the deep sense of service she has for you. And the more that you're able to relax the muscles of the bone, the more that you sink into her embrace, the more that you are able to feel the deep love, the deep surrender, and just that you're one with her. There's no separation. And you begin to enter deeper and deeper in the womb of transformation, being within her, so she can hold you even more. So she can hold you even more through this process of self-acceptance. And then you feel yourself really deep into her womb. And it's almost like everything is given to you. She breathes for you, she eats for you, she sleeps for you. You're there and held. Soy te bakaseranina me kai kesita kai neki. In this space, soy te bakaseranina na makai kai seteki saki. You begin to open a deeper space within the sacred container. Soy te bakare takai setekina ne makai kekisi. As you still are within this beautiful womb of transformation in the womb of the mother, soy te bakasarenina ne makai keseretiki seki. We call upon the elements and the directions for guidance and healing. Soy te bakasarenina ne makai kesikaki naka. For the pillars of transformation and protection. We call upon the north and the wind elements. So your voice can be heard. For you, through you. So you speak from the space of the heart. And you heal through your words. As well as others. We call upon the ease and the fire elements to feel deeper into your soul. So your soul can guide you and you can listen. So you can feel that internal lantern going on and know where you're meant to be headed. We call upon the south and the water elements to feel all your emotions, to hear the wisdom of your emotions, and honor that space in you. And we call upon the west and the earth element. Mother, Here I am with you. Soy de Pakasarenina Namaka. Here I am you. Soy de Pakasarenina Namaka. I can see. Allow myself to feel the deep connection that we share through my physical body. Sai de Pakasarenina Namaka. I can see. To know that my body is sacred. Sai de Pakasarenina Namaka. I can see. To know that I am sacred. Soy de Pakasaretita Kaina Makai Kesitaka. And tap into the wisdom of my ancestors through the sacredness of my body. Soy de Paka Kosorata Pakaini Makikasi. We call upon our angels, our guides, our deities, elementals, and any other energies that you work with. Feel free to call upon them right now and feel them encircle around you, right outside of that beautiful womb of transformation of the mother, waiting for you to come out as the new, most empowered being, deeply, deeply accepting herself. And begin to also set up your intentions for this journey. Perhaps it's beyond self-acceptance. Perhaps there's something so much deeper than that you have been calling upon. Give yourself permission and the opportunity to ask for it and receive it right away. Soy de pa que sa ti, noine makaire sa ti que sa. Beautiful, beautiful. The space of the womb, in the wonderful, yummy space of the mother, you begin to feel this inner fire, just like a little light was ignited within you, and so warms from the center of your being. And this worm begins to ask for your attention. Begins to ask for your attention, and you feel it. Perhaps it's more in the navel, perhaps it's in your diaphragm, maybe it's in your heart and your throat. Where in you is this light? Where is this light appearing for you? Where is this asking you to pay attention? So that light begins to expand and expand within your being, and you're still within the womb of the mother. And you feel it. It's this warm sensation that it begins to embrace you as your soul, embracing you so deeply, begins to go through your whole being and expands, and that one spot that you felt it begins to expand through the whole rest of your being, through all your cells, through all your bones, as you're still being held in the space in the womb of the mother, as she's still breathing for you, as she is alive for you, so you can be in the space safely. And the more that this light and this warmth begins to expand throughout the being, the more light you feel, the more that you soften even more, that you surrender, that in a way it just takes over and you're there, experiencing yourself, and no, I don't need to hold on to anything. I can really relax in my life. I can relax in my body and let myself float and take flight. You are worthy of taking flight. You are worthy of surrendering. You are worthy of being at peace. You are worthy of taking flight. You are worthy of taking flight. And so this lightness begins to lift you up. It lifts you up. And part of you, with your spirit, begins to be taken away from the womb, but still connected to the physicality of it all. And it begins to float upwards. And as you still feel the deep trust, and I can surrender into this, I can take flight, and I can be so light like a feather, and just fly, and just fly. So you begin to fly into this space, fly into this space. And it's like All that is happening at this moment is you surrendering to the deep wisdom of life. You deeply trusting that something bigger than you has your back and supports you and takes you wherever it is that you are needed to be taken to. Just love, protection, guidance, divinity, all that you are, all that you are. And then you feel this sinking sensation in what is your navel, and you know there is something to take attention to. And then you, as this beautiful feather-like being, begins to sinking just into the navel space and takes you into a journey of yourself. And maybe the journey going downwards, it feels a little tight, but you still keep the muscles relaxed, and you still find the ability to surrender into the space, because you are now you're taken care of. You are being taken care of, guided and loved. Soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesita si. And you find yourself in this space, soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesina ki, within your being, soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesi. In that space that it might feel a little cold, soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesi. Perhaps a little heavy, sai te pagasera nina nemakai kesi. Perhaps in the throat area that feels a little suffocating. Soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesi. Yet you still trust, you still surrender, and you still feel the lightness of your being going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesi taka. And then you appear right in front of a mirror. Soy te pagasata kina nemakai kesi taki. And you begin to look into the mirror. Perhaps there's moments that you feel that you can't. What do you see in the mirror? Is it a version of yourself? Is it something that you deeply believe it's you? And what kind of feeling does this bring to you? Soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesi taki. As you continue to look into the mirror, soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesi, and see that version of yourself looking at you. Sai te pagasera nina nemakai kesi. And you're seeing her from the perspective of pure awareness and love. Soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesi. And what you see in this mirror is that version of yourself really just hitting against the mirror and asking to be seen, to actually pay attention and cry and say te pagasera nina nemakai kesi. Almost like he's really stuck within this mirror. Soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesi. And he really wants you to pay attention. Sai te pagasera tikina nemaka is begging you for you to actually pay attention. Soy te pagasera nina nemakai kesi. And then it stops the fight and it just looks at you and cries. Sai te pagasera nina nemakai kesi. Cries because you're not able to see her. Cries because she's been asking you to see her. She's been asking you to pay attention. She's been asking you to love her. And then she sinks into this part of, I'm not seen, I'm not loved, I'm not accepted. And then once in a while she gets this inner fire in her, and then she goes back again and she's knocking through this window, and you're still witnessing all of this. She's still witnessing all of this, but somehow there's something in between the two of you that she's not able to see you witnessing her. You see her one more time, just like knocking on this window and crying and screaming and say, pay attention to me, I'm right here, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please hear me. I'm right here. Soy te pakasarenina namakakesi. I am you. Soy te pakasaretikina namakakesi. I want to live. Sai te pakaresikana namakaki. Let me live with you. Sai te pakasarenina namakakesi. I don't want to be a prisoner anymore. Sai te kosarati pakasarenina namakakesi. I want to be in oneness with you. Soy te pakasaretikina namakakesi. I want to create magic with you. I want to live with you. Soy te pakai me kakusa te kina na maiseka. And then you place your hand on the mirror. Soy te pakasarenina na makaikasi. And that space in between the two of you begins to disappear. And then she looks at you, she's able to see you, and she stops knocking on this window, in this mirror. And then she just looks at you and cries. Because for the first time in a really long time, you are actually looking at her. And then she places her hand on top of yours. And you feel her energy. You feel her. You feel her power and her strength and her sadness. You feel her. And you lock eyes with her and you place your other hand in the mirror. She does the same thing and you're just looking at each other. And tears begin to fall down your eyes and hers. Because you see each other. Because you are there with each other. Because for so long of not seeing each other, you're actually doing it. Soy de pakasaretikana makaikasi. And just let her know, I see you. I see you, I'm here, and I hear you. I hear you. And then feel how it's like, oh, you do. You hear me. You see me. Soy de pakasarenina namakaikasitaka. I don't want to live separate from you anymore. Soy te pakasarenina namakaikasi. I don't want to be stalking here anymore. Sai te pakasarenina namakaikasi. I want to create with you. Soy te pakasarenina namakaikasi. I want to love with you. Soy te pakasarenina namakaikasi. I want to cry with you. Sai te pakasarenina namakaikasi. I want to live with you. Soy te pakasarenina namakaikasi. And feel the spaces in your physical body where that is so alive. Where the healing is taking place. Where acceptance is taking place. And the truth of you. The power that you pushed aside. The love that you pushed aside of you. Soy de pakasarenina namakakesi. For whatever reason it was, is staring at you right now. Soy de pakakesina namakaikesa. And you feel this courage within yourself to ask her to be reunited with you. And you know what that means. That you are about to accept the most powerful part of you, with all your gifts, with all your strength, with all your power. The power that perhaps was taken away from you, or the power that you gave away. It's about to come back to you. Soy te pakane kakesina ki. You look at her and then you tell her, I welcome you back, my dear soul. I welcome you back, my dear power. I welcome you back. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I pushed you away. I'm so sorry I was afraid of you. I'm so sorry I gave you away and I imprisoned you. But now I'm here, opening up my heart, my womb, my being to receive you, for you to come back to me, for the two of us to live the most beautiful, magical, and powerful life that we could co-create together. United in oneness, accepting all about us, our darkness and our light, our suffering and our bliss, our laughter and our tears. I welcome you back, my dear life. Soy de bacana namekai kesitaki. And as you say that through your hands, she begins to come out of the window of the mirror that you were looking at and just embraces you so deeply, as you were to embrace a friend that you haven't seen in such a long time. And she hugs you so deeply that you feel it in every part of your being, every part of your being. And the deeper that you hug, the more that she comes into you so deeply, and you squeeze her even more, until you just find yourself hugging yourself so much. You did it. And then you just look at yourself in the mirror and you can see her within yourself, and you can see yourself, and you just cry out of bliss, like, gosh, I made it. Dear goddess, I made it, and I accepted myself. All about it. All about myself, the bliss, the not bliss, the pain, tears, and my power. I just welcome back my power. And then feel free to do whatever it is that you feel called to do. Maybe you scream, maybe you're just laughing right there, or maybe you're just dancing, looking at yourself in the mirror like, whoa, I just did that. I just did that for myself. You just did. You just did, sister. And just accepted yourself, and you welcome yourself back. Soy te pakanema kokasina namakai ke saite kikasa. And in that space, you return back into the womb. And you're just more ignited and more ready to be reborn, to come out of the womb of the mother in such empowered way, the most empowered version of yourself. And you know this, you can feel in you like, I'm about to be ready. I'm about to be ready. And then all your guides and your angels, deities, and elementals, ancestors are just so excited because they know you are ready. You're just about ready to come out of this womb. And you know, you feel it in you. You feel it in you. And you know, and now there's a communication with the mother. And you tell her, I'm ready. I'm ready, mother. I'm ready to be reborn. Thank you for holding me in your powerful womb. Thank you, mother. Thank you. And then so you begin to travel out of the womb. Out of the womb, coming back into your physical body, to your current physical body. At the count of 3, as you're traveling. 1, soy te pakanema site kinina makai kesita kameki. 2, soy nema bakase da tikina nemakai ketsati kakain nemakoko sikina ki. And 3, soy te apakoso tikina mekai kesui te pakanana makai kesi. And then you're back into your body. You feel into the body. You feel the energies just running through you. The new energies, they are rooting into your physical body. And perhaps you feel all those vibrations within you, and the knowing that you just accepted yourself, the knowing that you're back, all of you is back. Soy trepakokasena kina makai kesi. Hey namokoka pekaina makai kesina na makai kusa. Soy trepakana na makai kesina ki. And in this space you breathe. The new breath as the new you. As the new you. Soy te pakona makai kesi na kai kesi. Welcome back, sister.